Welcome to the next episode of VCF Breakroom Chats. I'm Sejong Ha, a product marketing engineer at Broadcom. In this series, we bring Broadcom experts to discuss VMware Cloud Foundation and speak about industry topics that can help you in your daily work. Today, I'm excited to talk to Mark Umino. Mark is in product management at Broadcom and will discuss the new VCF 9.0 lifecycle management improvements with VCF Operations. It's exciting that VCF 9.0 is out and redefines private cloud with faster deployment. Welcome, Mark. How does lifecycle management fit in?
Thanks for having me for the Breakroom chat, Sejong. Just to cover my background, my product area has been around patch and upgrade of the SDDC core components, such as vCenter, NSX, and ESX. I had driven upgrades in the past for hundreds of SDDCs with multiple thousands of hosts a few times per year, now focused on bringing lifecycle management improvements to VCF. Now for VCF, our lifecycle management enables admins the ability to install, configure, upgrade, and patch all of their VCF components in a single pane of glass.
Wow, that's great. So how does VCF 9.0 streamline fleet management and especially lifecycle management versus before with vSphere, NSX, and the other components?
Yeah, so VCF automates and orchestrates the lifecycle management of those components at scale from a centralized fleet management capability. So admins that have to manage multiple environments, multiple vCenters, they don't have to go to each vCenter UI to manage the upgrade and patch independently. They can do so from the single VCF Operations console. So lifecycle management in VCF enables admins to plan or upgrade a patch to a new version. They can select the exact versions for each component. For example, if a patch is released for vCenter or ESX, they can just select that latest patch version as the target without having to do additional patching after they complete an upgrade. Another thing that is offered in VCF lifecycle management is pre-checks. These provide a means to identify issues prior to the start of an upgrade, avoiding issues that might cause a patch or upgrade to fail and make a customer miss a planned maintenance window. One more valuable thing is that we're doing extra testing and validation of each patch or upgrade across all of the VCF components together to ensure that there are no surprises when all of these components go through these version changes in one large upgrade operation across the entire VCF fleet.
Wow, those improvements are going to really help. Um, let's say we have an example if a customer has an ESX security patch that they need to deploy. How would they do that with VCF 9.0?
Yeah. So once a customer has determined that they need to deploy a security patch to address a vulnerability, say, VCF Operations enables the customer to handle the end-to-end process for deploying the patch across the VCF fleet. Okay, so they can download the patch binary either directly from VCF Operations if they're connected to the internet, or using a download tool if their VCF environment is disconnected from the internet. Once the patch binary is downloaded, they can plan a patch within the VCF Operations console for each vCenter with clusters that need the patch. So as those clusters are targeted with that patch, they can go to each of the clusters and configure patch options, such as quick boot or live patch, if it's a live patch that they want to enable. So for each of these clusters, they complete that configuration. Once that's done, then they can run a set of targeted pre-checks against those clusters and identify issues if there are any, both errors and warnings. And if there's any issues, they can resolve them. For example, say you have a VM that's pinned to a host. That will prevent maintenance mode and prevent the maintenance from proceeding smoothly. So once a customer figures out how to unpin that VM from the host, they can go through the automated patch process and complete the upgrade and allow them to do that without any issues during the actual patching process. Once that all the issues are resolved and they're ready to go, they can schedule a patch during a maintenance window to each cluster that needs that patch. Um, they can do that scheduling where they have multiple clusters going in parallel, or they can do it sequentially as well, whatever they need in their environment.
Wow, that's a lot simpler than before. Your team really listens to customers and improves an admin's efficiency. Thanks, Mark. And it's really helped to understand all the ways that VCF has made adoption of private cloud easier with lifecycle management. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sejan.